Hey, I'm James, and in this video, I'm going to show you 15 amazing cleaning hacks that you can't afford to miss. Many of these I'm sure you haven't seen before, and I think they're going to blow your socks off. So, let's not waste any more time and get right onto the hacks. Alright, this first hack is so incredible. It's to prevent your windows from fogging up while you're in the shower. Don't you hate that? It's so irritating when you're taking a shower and then you can't see yourself in the mirror because the windows get all fogged up. You can use shaving cream on your mirror, and by lathering it on and wiping it off with newspaper, your windows will not fog up. I've coated the entire mirror with this stuff, and then after that I took a piece of newspaper, I wet it like a little hole in the middle of the mirror so you can see that this is the only circle that should fog up after I turn on the shower. So I turned on a hot shower, and look at that. That is absolutely remarkable. What I love most about this hack is that just about any single person on the planet who takes a shower can use this. You can also apply shaving cream on your car windows to prevent them from fogging up. Hands down, this is an incredible hack. And while we're in the bathroom, I just want to show you this next hack. It's to clean your windows and mirrors with newspaper, or you can use a coffee filter to prevent streaks and lint, and it's doing a great job of cleaning my window. Again, you want to do this one before you do the shaving cream. Now, I can't begin to tell you how useful this hack is going to be for many people, including myself. Many of us use parchment paper to prevent food from sticking onto your baking pans, but you can use this on your stovetop pans. At least that's what I've discovered from a friend. I was absolutely amazed by this because there are mornings where I don't want to dirty up a pan, I just want to make some eggs, and I don't want to clean up the pan. Plus, if you don't clean the pan and you put it in the sink, it can take up a lot of space in there. So all I did was crack an egg right onto the parchment paper. I have this on medium heat. I didn't put any oil or anything, and after a few minutes of not touching the egg, when I took the egg out, it came right off, none of it stuck onto the parchment paper, and not a single drop of moisture or anything went through the other side of the parchment paper and onto the pan, so you could put this right back where you got it from. Isn't that incredible or what? If that's not a sight to behold, look at all these dishes. Who's gonna clean them? Well, it ain't me. Well, it is gonna be me because I made this mess. Look, we've all let our dishes pile up in the sink before, and unfortunately when that happens, it can be really difficult getting all these stuck-on, dried-on foods off of your dishes. So when it comes time to doing the dishes around here, if I don't use my dishwasher, I just take a pot of boiling hot water and I pour it all over my dishes in the sink, and let me tell you, this is going to make cleaning your dishes by hand 100 times easier, maybe 500 times. This is really going to lift all of these stuck dried on foods and make cleaning dishes overall a breeze. This can also be good for people that eat as a family, and so while you guys are sitting at the table eating, you can have this pot of water boiling, and when it's time for you to do the dishes, it will take little to no elbow grease. Now with this hack, I'm going to show you a nice cost-effective way on how to do your dishes in the dishwasher without having to spend a fortune on these pods. These are insanely expensive and quite unnecessary, believe it or not. You can simply take a couple tablespoons of baking soda with a few drops of dish soap, mold it together, and then you have yourself your own DIY dishwashing pod. You can make a number of these in advance so that way you have them ready to go when you need them. The reason why Dawn is not typically used in the dishwasher is because there's a lot of foam that's created, so you're going to have a big mess if you didn't use the baking soda, but because you have the baking soda with it, it's going to counteract against that, and it's going to prevent soap and foam from going all over your kitchen. It also goes without saying that these cost virtually nothing to make. Now while I'm here with the baking soda, I'm going to show you another cool hack that you can use with it, and that is to make your own carpet deodorizer. We're all familiar with this vacuum deodorizer stuff at the store, which is again really expensive, and it's unnecessary when you can make your own for a fraction of the cost. So I got me a mason jar here, and I also have the top of a Parmesan cheese container that I'm going to use to screw right onto the mason jar. All you need to do is just put some baking soda in the jar, put some of your favorite scent in here, like some lavender spray, that's what I have, and then you just mix it up and sprinkle it on your carpet. This will work wonders at deodorizing your carpets. This way you can focus on sucking up dirt and not having money sucked out of your wallet. The infamous splattered microwave. From what I witnessed, either people leave it like this or they douse their microwave with a bunch of chemicals. So instead of doing all that, all you really need is a bowl of water, I'm sure you guys have seen this hack before, but it's really worth trying out if you have a splattered microwave. You don't need to cut up lemon like some of these people do. Just put the water in, put the microwave on for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how dirty your microwave is. And just like that, I'm able to wipe away stains with ease. I take my paper towel and I dip it in the water, and in conjunction with all the steam, it just lifts the stains right up. It's nothing. Now, if taking out the trash wasn't already the easiest thing ever, well, it just got a little easier with this hack. When it's time for you to put another trash bag in, why not layer a few of these in here? That way when you take the trash out, you already have some ready to go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And just like that, you're all set and ready to go the next time you take out the trash. Hashtag lazy. Alright, so here's a cool trick that's going to make cleaning off that baked on food a lot easier. And that's with an aluminum foil ball. You're just going to grab a piece of aluminum foil, ball it up, and then take that to scrub off any food on your bakeware. Now, of course, it's a lot easier to line your pans with parchment paper, but if you don't have any or if you didn't use it, then this trick will come in handy for you. Now, these microfiber dusters are everywhere. It's almost in every single person's home. However, it's not my favorite way on how to clean certain things. It doesn't adequately remove all the dust. It kind of just shakes it all around the house. So here's a cool way on how to clean your blinds, and that's with a wet sock. So you're just going to slip your hand in an old sock, go over each blind individually, and you're going to see all of the dirt and filth that collects onto your sock. And the great part about all this is that it's not going to go all over your house. It's just going to stay on the sock. And by the way, I'm using the sock after I use the duster on these, so imagine how much dust, dirt, and filth I would have had I not used the duster over it. Now, this next hack is really simple, but I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. It's cleaning your blender inside your blender. A lot of people take this bulky thing and put it in the sink, and with all the dishes in it, it can be a real pain to clean, and a lot of people probably don't even use their blenders because of how much of a hassle it is. But it's a lot easier to just pour some soapy hot water into the blender after you make your milky milkshake. Then you can turn on the self-cleaning function, and in seconds you're going to have a clean blender without having to take it all apart. No longer will you avoid using your blender because of all that dreaded cleanup. Alright, with this next hack, I'm going to show you how to make some DIY all-purpose cleaner. I love this stuff because, for one, it doesn't contain any harsh chemicals, it doesn't contain any chemicals really, and it doesn't contain toxins as well. All it contains is vinegar and orange peels. So what you want to do is peel a couple of oranges, and then you want to top this off with vinegar. I'm using a mason jar, but you can use whatever you want. And the key is to let this sit for a couple of weeks, and that's going to take away from the harsh, pungent smell of the vinegar, and it's going to replace it with a nice orangey scent. And because it's all purpose, you can apply this stuff anywhere you want, like in your kitchen, in your bathroom, and you can have the comfort knowing that it's going to kill germs, sanitize, and disinfect anything that you apply this on. And again, it's a chemical-free way of doing it. Now, you can opt to put this in a spray bottle or recycle an old spray bottle to put it in, but what I'm going to do is use this for my next hack. And that's to make your own kitchen cleaning wipes. I think we can all relate to buying these at the store. These are incredibly expensive, like $5 for this, when you can make your own wipes for next to nothing. So here's how you go about it. You take a good quality roll of paper towels and cut it in half. You want to get a good quality paper towel so that it doesn't break apart as you're using these wipes. And of course, you're going to cut this depending on the size of your container. In this case, I cut mine a little too big, but it doesn't matter because when you apply your cleaning solution on the paper towels, you're going to be able to push this down a little bit. On the lid here, you're going to try to cut an X. Mine didn't come out perfectly, but that's okay. It just depends on the plastic. And then you're going to take your cleaning solution. You don't have to use the vinegar orange solution that I used, but you can use bleach or whatever you want to use. Make your own solution and then pour it over the wipes like this. You want to put just enough in here to soak all of these. You don't want to have any standing water. At this point, we're almost done. You just want to make sure you remove the paper towel tube from the middle and then thread one of the wipes through the little X you created on the lid. And just like that, you have your own DIY kitchen wipes. These are absolutely useful around the house. So instead of having to spray solution, you can just take one of these wipes. You can wipe off your countertops. You can use this in your bathroom. You can use this anywhere in the house. Now, I featured this hack in one of my older videos, but I wanted to go ahead and show it again in case you didn't see it, and plus it's a cleaning hacks video, so I really wanted to show you this. I'm sure you've seen these foam Dawn dispensers at the grocery store, but they're really expensive, and you're actually paying more money for less product. So save this container and put a few drops of your favorite dish soap, filled to the very top with water, swirl this container around a few times, and just like that, you have your own foamy dish soap without having to buy another whole container worth. Not only are you saving a lot of money, but it's a good way to extend your soap. And with this final hack, I want to show you how to clean certain areas of your house with slime. Slime is quite the trendy thing these days, but people may not know that they can actually use it to clean little nooks and crannies. So let me show you how to make this stuff, and then I'll show you how I actually use it. You just want to get a 4-ounce bottle of glue, it's really cheap, and then I add in some shaving cream because that's going to allow the slime to like double or triple in size. Plus, I find that the slime holds together really well when I use this, so I'm going to add in some shaving cream, plus it smells nice, and then I'm going to add a little bit of liquid starch, or you can use laundry detergent. What this does is it actually activates the slime and makes it coagulate, or come together. You want to keep mixing it until it stops sticking to the bowl like this. This is what will happen after mixing for a good couple of minutes. And then you can use this goo to clean any particular area of your house. I especially like using this for my air vents. It really is simple. It molds into the air vents. I think we've all cleaned these before with a cloth. It's not fun at all. So it's so easy taking this slime and molding it into the air vent. By doing a before and after comparison, you can see the huge difference, especially on the slime. Look at that. That's just using it on the air vents. Slime is also good for using around the baseboards of your house because those collect dust like crazy. You can also use this on your refrigerator vents, and you can also use this on your laptop or keyboards. Not only will it collect dust, but it will also pick up those oils that tend to collect on the laptop. This stuff is really awesome because you don't have to worry about any moisture getting into the laptop. This stuff holds together really well. Because slime is really fun to play with for both kids and adults, this is a good way to encourage your kids or to get them to actually love cleaning and bribe them to help you. And there's all the cleaning hacks I have. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click like on it and click subscribe to be notified of future videos I make on this channel. Hopefully you get some use out of them. Let me know in a comment below which hack you would most likely use. I personally like the shaving cream one for the mirrors. That one, hands down, everybody can use it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all for my next video. Until then, bye bye.